Can we have someone come out, please?
We got a bleeding suspect. Looks like the victim.
Can you come to me? Can you come to me, sir? Sir, can you walk to me, sir? Sir.
When do I drop my gun?
Partner. All right. Talk to me, sir. Talk to me. Sir. What'd you do? What'd you do? Talk to me.
He's down, he's down, he's down.
We are here today putting on a 4-hour block of instruction. We open up these classes as a way of being transparent.
Well, these patrol training scenarios are very, very important because they're going to teach the students a hands-on experience of what it's like to go through critical incidents. Because we're a very transparent organization, we want to invite the community to participate. And we invite members of the media too. We also want the press to experience it for themselves, so they can get a better perspective of what the job is in law enforcement.
Working in the community, we get to see things on the social media side, and sometimes like we just realized today that that's not always what's accurate. So coming to an event like this, it allows us to see the perception from the officer's eyes. That way, when we're in our communities, we get to let them know like, hey, let's let the facts come out first before we make judgment on how this situation played out.
How many shots did you fire, sir?
Until he stopped.
What's that?
I'm not sure until he was...
Was it more than 10?
No.
Was it less than 5?
There was 4 of you on this thing originally. You all saw the same event. But you don't really know how many rounds you fired. You don't really know how many rounds you fired. Those rumors start flying around. We hear them constantly. You guys hear them. They did this, they did that. Well, that becomes, well, the perception. It's not a reality. Because reality is going to be the fact when they come in.
You know what's unfair on the department side is, okay, until the facts come out, the narrative that's going out into the community is their reality.
Right, yes.
And by the time that you guys finish your investigation 2 weeks later, it's brushed under the rug, nobody cares, and nobody really gets the facts.
I think the training officer mentioned some of these scenarios take up to a year to get the full disclosure on. Is that correct?
It can, yes.
It can.
What brought me here today was to get a better experience on the sheriff's side of how they approach community with different encounters through this tactical scenario training. The fact that there's all these different variables, it just leaves a level of value and appreciation to their service that, I already had, but it was escalated just by my personal experience. And then what I want to take to community is just, let's really hear the thing out and make sure our facts are straight. There was some information provided in terms of how much investigation goes into shootings that occur before the real analysis is completed. Well, you don't have that when the LA Times is reporting on real-time situations in terms of law enforcement and community interaction, especially if it's violence involved. So I just want to take the experience that I had gained today to really help to create balance in the community that I represent.
What could happen in here?
He has control. I don't know what's in there.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in there. In fact, come up close. Show him the gun.
Oh, it could have went like that. I told these folks.
Just that simple, and I can grab it fast.
Oh,
here.
Wow.
Now you see why when we're coming up, roll those windows down, hands on a dash, hands out here.
Yeah.
Right? Hands on the steering wheel, something. I got to see those hands.
At the end of the day, everybody wants to go home safely. We don't want anyone to be hurt in anything. We want to minimize the threat that some people, because of their actions, can pose not just to the deputies, but to the community members or maybe a family member. So this really gives people that perspective so they can see for themselves how it's not an easy job.